Hey y'all, hey, raw to the bone. Well, I promised I was going to come on here and tell two stories tonight. I'm going to tell it. Welcome to my YouTube channel and my storytelling journey. Please make sure you subscribe and follow me on IG, Raw to the Bone, RAW, the number 2, TH33BONE. Okay, so I posted some tidbits today. Well, I always post tidbits, but today I posted the story about the time my boyfriend got slapped. That was story number 1. Story number 2 was that I played hooky the first and the last damn time. Well, I'm going to tell you about story number 1. The stupid ass man that got slapped in the face. He wasn't stupid because he got slapped. He was stupid because of how he acted after the fact. I may as well take these off because I'm not reading. So, if I start sweating, y'all know, hot flashes, you know. It is what it is. So anyway, so the place is Queens, New York. The year was I want to say 1983 going into 84. No, 1984, actually. Might have been the year 1984. But whatever. It was in the 80s, the mid-80s. And I was already a mom. At this time, crack had swept through Laurelton. Everybody we thought we knew was now a part of the Walking Dead. But not me. I was too scared. The way some people was looking, I wasn't down for that. But I was struggling. So what do you do when you're struggling? Now, this is tequila, orange juice, cranberry juice. And it's really good. Coronavirus drink. Yeah. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So I was struggling. By this time, my son's father was running the street month after month, disappearing even more and more and more. And he was sickly, so he was always in the hospital, sickle cell. But crack was definitely winning. So I had to leave him. But I'm going to tell that story, that gap story about when I left him and how I left him and how crack was involved. I'm going to get to that. But today it's about the boyfriend who got slapped. So anyway, I'm no longer with my baby daddy at this point. But I'm living in a one-bedroom apartment across the street from my mom on Springfield Boulevard. And this apartment wasn't really supposed to be an apartment. It was really a storefront. But my mother knew the landlord, and she talked him into renting it to me. And I think he was charging me something stupid like $500 a month. I don't know, but that was a lot of money back then. Okay? And I was still in high school and still trying to work part-time jobs and begging for food for my son. So desperate times called for desperate measures. That's how I met him. So, next door to my house, there was a lumber yard. Okay? My mother knew the owner, so she would go in there. She was very friendly. Everybody knew her. I mentioned that several times before. And so this guy was working in there, and he was my age. And so he liked me. I did not like him. He was so not my type. At all. Don't judge me. I just didn't like him. I thought he was ugly. Personally. But I was desperate. So that ugly ass face he had, started to look kind of all right. He had a job. He was willing to help me out. So my vision changed. I wasn't even drinking then, smoking, nothing. I wasn't on no drugs, nothing. I was sober, but struggling. So anyway, I started to talk to him, open up conversation, allowed him to take me out, and then eventually, next minute you knew, we started dating. I wasn't that serious about him. I was still kind of figuring myself out. But I took him on as a boyfriend. It was painful, but I was struggling. So anyway, I was behind in my rent, behind in my light bill. I was behind in every damn thing, and I ain't had no food in my refrigerator. And I was still trying to stay in high school and C-Town. Anytime I can go in there and pack some bags or do whatever, they pay me off the books or whatever. But I was struggling. He changed all my locks on my apartment because I was scared with the crack era, people coming in, robbing people, stealing things. I was scared of my own family members. Let's be real. I'm going to need another drink before this story is over. So, he maintained me in that apartment for a while, and then we thought best that we move into a different apartment, change venue, whatever. Moved into, because my relationship at that time with the landlord was bad, it was sour, whatever, and I just wanted to get out. So we moved across the bridge, over on the side, closer to where Green Acres Mall was, like Sunrise Highway side. They called that the nice side. When I was growing up, they were like, that's where all the white people live. I mean, that's what they said. But I moved over there. And we had the apartment that we got. It was a weird, it was a private house, but it was weird the way it was set up. Like you walked in, you had your living room, and you had this bedroom, but then the kitchen was off the bedroom, and the bathroom, you had these set of stairs that went upstairs, and the only thing at the top of the stairs was the bathroom. So we had this bathroom upstairs, and I think that was the only bathroom. I don't remember. But that's where we had this set of stairs in our apartment. So he was paying all the bills, doing whatever, so I stuck it out. I was like, okay, I'm struggling. I'm going to deal with this ugly man. God forgive me, because I was young. I'm just telling you how I felt when I was young. Maybe the older me might look at him and feel differently today, but the younger me said he was ugly. And that's what I'm sticking to for this story. So, anyway. So, at this time, I also hung out with another friend of mine, and her child, she also had a baby. And her baby was a couple of months older than Alvin at the time. So we were hanging out at the house this particular day, just chilling. You know, hanging on the couch. Not even the couch, because I didn't even have a couch. I'm lying, hanging on my bed. When you walked into my apartment, my living room was empty. Okay? I had a bed, and I had shit to cook with in the kitchen. I think there was a little kitchen table, but there was nothing in the living room. Yeah, I didn't have anything to move from the last apartment with, because I had a handmade bed that his father made for him from scratch. He just got some wood from the hardware store and made this bed, and we, used the mattress from the crib for a while until we switched it to a twin mattress, but it was a homemade bed. This is how you survive when you're struggling. So I didn't have any living room furniture. So this particular day, my mom, I know she crept into my story. She had this crazy freaking boyfriend. His name, well, I don't even know his damn name, but we called him Black. And he was black, for real black, like midnight black, only teeth glowing and eyes glowing in the night black. Underneath the bottom of the shoe black, he was black. But that wasn't the issue. He was mean as fuck. That I know. I remember that. And you know, my mouth. I have a big mouth, so I don't care how fucking mean you are, whatever. I'm going to cuss you out and worry about what's going to happen next later. And hopefully I got a man that's not going to get slapped and run to the motherfucking stairs like this man did. But I'm getting to that. So, my mother banged on my door. Okay, we didn't have like cell phones or anything like that, so I don't think she texted me or called me. I mean, this is the freaking 80s, for crying out loud. But she's banging on my door. I open up the door. She's honking, Black. Oh my God, he's after me, blah, 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 blah. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, I'm in the house with my baby. My girlfriend in the house with her baby. And now I got my mother. So you got 3 women and 2 kids, infants, in the house, and a man. A whole man, y'all. Now, I'm not to say men shouldn't be scared or men can win every fight. That's not what I'm saying. But don't get motherfucking slapped and run to the stairs. That I know for true should not happen. Okay. So I said, Mom, calm down. Relax. Sit down. Getting on my nerves. I never had any patience for nonsense. I just didn't. Shortly behind her ass, here comes Black, banging on the door. Now, I do remember telling you guys that my mother was well known. You know, at any point she was a number runner, worked at the bar, laundromat, Marriott catering, whatever the case may be. Jack of all trades. So, the people she hung out with, they came with danger, some of them. And this particular one, he was dangerous. But here I go. Because I got a man in the house, so I'm like, fuck it. I ain't got nothing to lose. My man gonna try to hold it down for us, whatever the case may be. I must have been young and stupid. No, because I still feel like that today. Don't be running to the motherfucking stairs to sit down. But anyway. I open the door, and I see Black standing there with his trench coat. You know, he had some metal in it, if you know what I'm talking about. It was a big, long thing of metal. Something. He was coming for war. I see his friend standing behind him. He got a coat on, too, and he got some metal in his, too. And I'm like, I immediately looked at Black, and I said, you guys come here all strapped up with all this metal to do what? To 3 women and 2 kids and 1 man. So he pushes past me and comes in the house. I get out the way because I'm like, okay, I have a whole boyfriend. He ain't going to let him push past me and just take up space in my house disrespecting me. So here go my boyfriend. Calm down, Black, or whatever the fuck he said to him. I don't remember the details of that conversation. It's not important. Because what came next is all that matters. He started to talk to Black. Black looked him in his face like, bitch, please, and open hand slapped him upside his face. I was shocked. I feel like the world went in slow motion at that moment because I'm like, wait a whole minute. This motherfucker didn't punch you. He didn't put your ass in no headlock. He open hand slapped you like a little bitch. And so I'm not thinking about danger or anything like that. Immediately, I was just pissed. Now I'm pissed at everybody. I'm pissed at Black for coming in my house, you know, weaponized with backup. I'm pissed that my whole boyfriend got slapped in the face. So I'm standing there and I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? And all of this is happening fast, but in my mind it's going in slow motion. I see this motherfucker when the slap finished. I don't even think the sound of the slap stopped. I think I was still hearing ting. Swear. This motherfucker scurried over to them goddamn stairs that led to the bathroom. And he sat on the stairs, and I had the stair rails. And he sat on the stairs holding on to the bar like this, looking through. And all I could think to myself is, what kind of sucker shit is this? You got 3 women and 2 kids in here. And I'm not saying you could have won that fight. I understand they had weapons. But I'm saying, do you realize he open hand slapped you? See, at that point, just take the beat down. Hit back and take the beat down at that point. I'd have rubbed you up with some alcohol, put a Band-Aid on your boo-boos, put some, we ain't had no steak for no black eyes who's struggling. But I'd have put some ice on your ass and told you to lay the fuck down. But you sitting on the stairs like peeking through, like this. So now I'm thinking, what am I going to do? So now in the 80s, and anybody on my timeline can attest to this, in the 80s, people had machetes. And they used to keep them rusted on purpose, because if they cut your ass with some shit, you're going to have more than a cut, boo-boo. So I had one behind the stove. That's right. Told y'all, don't get the New Jersey address confused with where I come from. I had a little bit of hard knocks in my life. But anyway, I remember running to my kitchen, going behind my stove to get this machete, flying out. And in the midst of confusion, listen, I don't know if Black just left. I don't know what happened at that point, but all I knew was that I was quitting that boyfriend that day. Because there was no way I could feel safe when your ass got open hand slapped and ran and stood on the motherfucking stairs like this. Peeking out. Peeking out. Now, mind you, first thing I said was, damn, now I gotta quit this motherfucker. He pay all the bills, he pay whatever. So I'm like, how can I quit him and we still be friends? Well, I was good back then, so he still paid the bills, but he didn't get the title of my boyfriend. I'm gonna give you another story about how I kept him around, but I was also seeing somebody else. But that's something else. That was what this is. Whatever, that's not the point. The point is I wouldn't have been seeing nobody else if you didn't take your ass to the steps and sit the fuck down. You lost all credibility at that point. You just here to pay the bills now. Yep. And I remember, he had it rough anyway from the beginning, because before the slap and before the open hand slap and him running to the stairs to sit down, before we even moved to that apartment, when I was in the other apartment and we changed all the locks and he paid the bills and my lights was cut off at one point, he got my lights on. I'm going to tell y'all about that lights off story. That's another story. I'm going to tell y'all. But I remember when I turned 19, this boyfriend, he said he wanted to celebrate real good. So, okay, he gave me, I didn't do drugs. I was around drugs. I've seen a lot of things. I could tell y'all a lot of things I've seen. But I didn't do drugs. I didn't even want to date drug dealers. And drug dealers wanted to date me. And I wouldn't even indulge. It just wasn't my thing. Okay? But I'm turning 19, so he thought we could do something special. And he said, oh, I'm going to give you a purple dot. Don't judge me, I was 19. I didn't know what I was doing. I was innocent. So he was like, well, because you don't do drugs or nothing like that, I'm going to give you a half. I should have known his ass was a run to sit on a stairs type motherfucker giving me some shit like that. But anyway. So here I go. I take the half, drink it down with some beer, and he decides that he's taking me out for my birthday. Thank God. You know, this is before we moved to that apartment where he slept out on the stairs. And we're on the train on the way to Chinatown, and all of a sudden everybody's face on the train started melting. And they just, their voices was dragging, and they sound like, wow, wow, wow. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? I couldn't stop laughing. I started laughing, and then I couldn't stop. We get to Chinatown, right? Because in the 80s, the thing was to hang out in the city. We just get on, go take pictures in Times Square, whatever the case may be. But tonight's goal was Chinatown. We get off the train, and I haul ass, boom, down the street. I'm running. Everything, every building looked like that Chinese dragon shit, like in a parade, and it was like they were chasing me. And I'm hollering, the buildings are chasing me, the buildings are chasing me, but I'm leaping over the sidewalks. Big leaps. Because the sidewalks look about this big. I was fucked up. He's running behind me, screaming my name. Eventually, he caught my ass, got me back on the train, took me back home. I guess I ruined Chinatown. But what the fuck? I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. I couldn't stop running. It was a mess. He gets me back home to my house. Every time I looked at a wall, it was like I saw a million creepy crawly bugs. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do anything. I was tore up. I remember I couldn't sleep for like 2 days. I think my mother, remember she lived across the street from me. I don't think she heard from me or saw me or something, but it triggered her to come to my house and knock on the door. And when I opened the door, she said, what is wrong with you? I said, oh my God. He gave me some purple dot, a half a purple dot. Before I could finish, she went off. Oh my God. Oh my God, you don't do drugs. Now she's pissed. Now she's going to go over to the man's job, which is right next door. She gonna curse him out. She didn't give a fuck he was at work. She go over to the store and she cursed him out, talking about don't be giving her daughter no damn drugs. In the store. He ain't never offered me another purple dot. So that was cool. But when we moved into that apartment, you know, we wasn't there that long before he got slapped. So I had to deal with him a little while longer after that. But again, he was not carrying the title of my boyfriend. At that time, it was like, you here, you're going to keep paying the rent, because I'm still in school trying to finish that. And I think I was about to start working I think I was finished school at that time, actually. And I think I was about to start working at American Express. And I had a midnight to 8 shift, that's it. And he used to stay at the house, of course, because he lived there, at night while Alvin slept. And when I came home in the morning, I would take Alvin to daycare. And he would go to work, and I would sleep a couple of hours before I had to get up, go pick Alvin up, cook dinner, do whatever. So, oh, hot flash. This don't help, you know. So anyway, I needed him. I kept him around. But I was seeing other people, and he knew that. But he still stayed. I was struggling. I said that. Don't judge me. But eventually, I moved on. And even years after I moved on, he used to call my grandmother's house asking for me. And my grandmother used to be like, oh my God, that ugly boy that you used to say, he keep calling here looking for you. I'm not giving him your number. I was like, well, please don't. By that time, I was married to my first husband, moved on, everything. But he always looked for me. But golly, I wonder if his other women, I hope he never got into no altercation around his other women because, or I hope he got brave because that running to the stairs getting slapped in the face is not it, boo-boo. And I'm not saying your name on here because I don't really be saying people's names, so I'm just going to keep the name off. But if anybody's on my timeline that knows this story or knows him, no shame there. I'm telling my story. I got a lot of people on my timeline from Queens that can attest to anything that I'm saying if they were around me during those times. Yep. But anyway, I promised y'all that story about the boyfriend that got slapped and fell on the stairs. That shit is hilarious now, but it wasn't hilarious then. That's a damn shame. That's why now I look for mean-ass men. But my mouth is also not as bad as it used to be because I got another story where another boyfriend kind of got, forget it. I'll tell you that story another time, but I've learned to curtail my mouth. But I did start dating men that had some backbone. Like, I'm not saying you can win every fight, but don't get fucking slapped and run. I'ma quit you. I ain't with that. So, that's my story about the boyfriend who got slapped in the motherfucking face. Queens, New York, the 80s. Single mom with a boyfriend who got slapped in the motherfucking face. Don't forget to hit subscribe down below somewhere on my YouTube channel. More stories to come. Hey, coronavirus. Listen, New Jersey is completely locked down. Plenty of people have curfews. Why not sit here and unpack with Raw to the Bone? I'm enjoying it. Also, follow my IG page, Raw to the Bone. You'll see my name flash across the screen. Make sure you like. Not only do you follow me, but you share my stories, you share my YouTube channel, share the information. Sharing is caring. I got plenty more stories coming. Some are going to need more than just a glass. I might have to have a whole bottle just sitting right next to me for some stories, but, you know. I'm going to wait until I get enough subscribers to tell some of my other deeper stories, like the touch story and, you know, the girl that was in the hospital room, the side piece story, sleeping with the enemies, you know, when you think you're sleeping with someone you love, you wind up finding out you're sleeping with multiple, but you know, the stories, other stories. As my subscribers go up, I'll start to share more and more and more deeper stories. And they're true stories of my life and life of others. And the reason being is for self-healing, self-therapy, motivation for others, provoking thoughts, just to share. This is all about healing. I don't have any shame. I live my life. I'm still living it. And I want to share it. Follow me. Like and share. Raw to the Bone. Gone for now, but not gone forever. Raw to the Bone. Oh. La Ascertain. This is the bomb. But anyway, I'm out.